Alright.
Yo, Zactus, you ready for this intro? Yo, what's up, man? It's me, Sora Bands, and Zactus. We out here with Firehouse 666 at the Lil TRACY show in Brooklyn, man. Zactus, what you want to tell him, man?
Penis.
Yo, what's good, man? It's Sora Bands. I'm out here with Mullet Boy, and we at the show in Brooklyn, man. Yo, tell him how you feeling, bro.
Feeling kind of crazy right now, man. It's my first time booking TRACY. Been a big fan for years, so it's definitely a big deal for me. I feel fucking blessed right now. Lit.
Firehouse 666, man. I'm here with AP, bro. Bro just dropped the album, and man, if you could tell anybody anything, what would that shit be?
Be yourself.
What was the most awkward moment of your life, if you could recall it?
Awkward, like embarrassing. I don't know. One time I opened for Shoreline Mafia, and people was like, jump in the crowd. I was like, y'all gonna catch me? And they was like, yeah. So I tried to do a front flip, and no one caught me.
Oh my God.
Bro, I swear to God, I can cuss myself, and I don't remember anything else.
Would you boof a Snickers bar to end world hunger?
Boof a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Back to reference the definition, boofing something is when you will hide something in your anal cavity.
To what?
Hide something in your anal cavity.
To what? To what?
End world hunger.
No.
You heard it here first. The man, the myth, the legend, AP. Thank you, bro. Yo, what's good? I'm here with Firehouse, man, and I'm here with...
Conundrum, Ben. Dead Boy.
Soph.
Yup. Okay, so we just gonna start with an easy round of questions. If you had to fuck, marry, kill anybody in this room, who would it be?
Oh, God. That's hard. That's fuck. Okay. I'm gonna marry my girlfriend, I guess.
You'd be married. Is that Soph? Soph, you're getting married. How do you feel about it?
I feel great about that.
Fantastic. Feels great about it. Who would you murder in here?
That ant over there on the floor.
Yo, that ant, you're done up, bruh. And who would you have sexual intercourse with in here?
The couch cushions.
And it's the couch cushions. That's honestly 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You saved that. So, who do you hate the most in this world?
In this world?
Yes. If you could tell someone you hate them utterly and truly, who is it?
This is a messed up interview.
Someone you know personally. First and last name, please.
Ron and Gracia.
Ron and Gracio, wherever the fuck you are, bruh, fuck you. We hate you. Do you care to extrapolate?
I don't.
You heard it here first. You can't live in the land of the what ifs. You got to get to what is. Thank you so much, everybody. Who the fuck am I with right now?
What's good? It's Astro.
If your biggest enemy had to be somebody, who would it be?
Probably either the voices in my head or Mike Tyson, just because I feel like it would be fun to just be like, I'm in the
Iron Mike, where you at? We want 5 rounds.
Iron Mike, I'll fight you while I'm in the K-hole, baby.
How many rounds have you beaten your dad in, and how many times has he beaten you?
He's beaten me probably 6 or 7, but he's not undefeated. I got him one time.
So we're on his heels.
Yeah, no, he drank too much Coors Light, and I said, bitch, I'm nimble.
And if you could say any alcohol specifically would aid you in a fight against your father, which one would you recommend?
Casamigos or Hennessy.
It's Sora Bands, man. You know what I'm doing. I'm out here with Firehouse 666. I'm with
Marsh right here.
All right, boom. Bro's telling me a wild out-of-pocket story. He said his uncle took his tonsils out with a knife.
Right, so obviously, you get your tonsils out, you get like a tonsillectomy, right, like at the dentist. What my guy did was he took a knife, and he obviously, he got some whiskey in him first, and then he just took the knife, and he had a mirror and a candle. It was early days. And he put that shit down his throat, and he just started hacking. He died 2 years later from an infection.
From the surgery he performed?
On himself, yeah. It was not sanitary.
Okay, so if you had to give anyone advice that was giving themselves a tonsil surgery, what would it be?
I would say definitely use a flashlight. If you're going to do it yourself, you got to have a flashlight. Bro was doing it with a candle. He fucked it up.
You got to have proper lighting. Yo, what's going on, fam? It's your man, Sora Bands, out here at the TRACY show in Brooklyn, man. I'm here with...
I'm Emma.
Are there any people in your life that you would say you hate?
Yes.
Who are they, first and last name?
Sarah Eli. She goes to cosmetology school with me. You're a cunt, Sarah Eli, and I want to drag you.
We're gonna drag you, bitch. If you could tell Tracy anything, what would it be?
I love Tracy.
She loves you, Tracy. She loves you. Now, would you offer him $500 for him to high five you?
No, I don't have $500.
If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
I wish people were nicer.
Would you kill your dog to end world hunger?
Kill my dog? No.
No, you're starving to death, you fucking peons. You want to tell them about your mixtape coming out?
I don't have a mixtape, but I do have an OnlyFans at Emolicious on Instagram.
Your man Sora Band's out here with Firehouse 666. I'm with your boys.
And
Tier.
What?
Tier.
Tier. My boy Tier. So essentially, how would you replicate the effects of a hyperbolic time chamber for yourself in real life? The other means that we had was ketamine. However you would try it would be what?
I feel like LSD, and then you could do like in a sauna to like overheat yourself and then come out and do a cold bath.
So doing LSD in a sauna, similar to a hyperbolic time chamber, and this would be your training regimen. What kind of training would you be doing in the hyperbolic time chamber, which is LSD in a sauna?
I don't know. I guess whatever the brain tells you, you know? You gotta let it come naturally.
What does your brain tell you to do naturally?
Smoke weed.
Let me pivot over to my boy Tier. Tier, how'd you come up with that name, gang?
I'm a bitch and I cry a lot and I'm sad a lot.
Yeah, why you say that?
I'm crying but trying.
Yeah, my boy is crying but trying. The most detrimental moment in your life is what?
The day I was born.
And if you could recant this to the audience, what was that like for you?
I don't really remember, but like darkness and like agony and death and darkness. I think I said darkness twice, but a lot of rain, you know?
Uh-huh.
A lot of tears. That's why I'm Tier.
How many push-ups do you think you got in a clip?
3 1/4.
If you guys had to survive on an island, you're only bringing 3 things with you, what is it? You both individually have 3 items. But you may want to correlate based upon which items each of you bring.
That's easy enough. So I get like, they make this filter thing now. You can filter water to make it fresh. So I'll get one of those. It's like a straw thing.
Straight up, I don't give a fuck. I'm drinking that shit. I don't give a fuck.
You drinking that water straight up, brother?
Real, yeah. I have
You're drinking that raw natural.
We don't need no fucking straw.
Listen, he's gonna die quicker, so that's on them, not me. But a second thing I'd bring would probably be weed. And then like, I'd say like preservatives, like food. And I would assume Tier would bring like entertainment.
Yo, if y'all came to see Lil Tracy, yo, turn the fuck up. You know the fucking vibe. I go by Proud City.
You know the fucking vibes.
Yo, RP Lil Peep, man. Peep the shirt, man. RP Lil fucking Peep. You know what it is, man. I don't know if this is a vlog or not. Peep the drip, man. Yo, peep the kicks, man. We ain't come here to play.
Oh, but I'm not allowed to be near children, and my whole family knows that. They left me with a child to babysit for 10 minutes, and it started crying, and I started panicking because I have really bad anxiety, and I didn't know what to do. So I started shaking it and told her to stop, and I only shook it for like 30 seconds, so it wasn't that much.
Okay, got only a light shake.
A light shake, and then my grandmother came out and hit my head and took the baby.
You beating a nun down for the Millie dog?
The nun? I mean, probably. They probably would hate me.
Like potential lifelong damage.
I'm Christian, bro. No, like I don't mind actually.
What are you? What's your faith? Can we talk about that? How do you feel about that?
Myself. I believe in myself.
What? All right, yo, it was good. It's Sora Bands with Firehouse 666. If you had to fight Steve Harvey or Andrew Tate to the death, who would you fight?
To the death?
To the death. Bare hand.
So who's dying?
Whoever loses.
I don't know, bro. I can't really answer, but fucking Steve Harvey.
If you could stop the stingray that killed Steve Irwin, would you do it?
Whether I do it or not, we're all gonna die. But I wonder how much history would have changed even if that was possible.
Name a time that you've been greedy.
When I cried for a Bakugan in a Target when I was like 6. My dad got me the Bakugan, but then he whooped my ass. It is what it is.
Firehouse 666. I'm out here with
APYCM. Lil Jester 68.
How many push-ups y'all boys think you got in the clip?
Right now,
In general.
on this dusty ass.
Now you don't gotta do it.
Oh, like,
I mean, if you want to.
like 30.
Yeah, I was gonna
30.
30. I stopped.
30, you're respectable. What about you, sir?
Probably about 30, something like that.
Probably about 30. Somebody fucking lying. Yo, what's going on, man? It's Sora Bands out here with
Lil Tracy.
If you had 6 months to train for the fight for John Jones, what would your training regimen look like?
Suicide. I would not fight that nigga.
Yo, John Jones is a fucking weapon. If you had to do 1,000 push-ups in one day to stop world hunger, do you think you could swing that?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. How many do you think you got in the clip?
Right now.
In general, you don't gotta do them, but like in general.
I don't even work out, so 20.
20, a respectable number. What would you say your most embarrassing moment was in your life, if you could pick?
I shit myself at school once.
Do you care to elaborate on that?
Well, I was just in class and like my stomach was hurting and I like shit myself.
Did anyone notice?
Well, I told my friend who was sitting next to me.
On the spot?
And then I just ran out the class though.
That's crazy as hell. Respectfully, I would probably do some shit just the same way. That's fucking dope. So you heard it here. If you ever shit yourself in class, bro, Lil Tracy did too, and he cool as hell. So you good, bro. Like, don't even
run out the classroom. Though.
Just run out the classroom, bro. It ain't even that deep. What comforts you?
Art, drugs.
How do you feel about psychedelics?
I respect psychedelics. I used to only do psychedelics.
What's the trippiest you ever got?
I did like double-digit tabs.
Did you really? That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. And that's
what was that hitting? What was that like?
Insane.
Did you hit the wall? Did it get to a point you were tired of it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
I never did it again after that.
After the big moment?
Well, I did shrooms again, but not acid.
If you could tell your 14-year-old self anything, what would it be?
I don't know. I'd be like, you about to be lit.
You about to be lit, little bro. Hell yeah. What's like your favorite memory in your life? Like the peak highlight, like, yo, this was the best moment of my life. I couldn't even explain it to someone how good it was.
Peak memory. I would say maybe like my first sold out show.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So, chunky peanut butter or smooth? Like with the peanuts in it?
Probably with
the peanuts in it? Do you cut your crust off your sandwiches? No. And what would you say to someone who does cut their crust off their sandwiches?
grow up.
Grow the fuck up. Why are you cutting them damn crust off them damn sandwiches, yo?
I love you. Dang.
He loves you, man. Feel good. Feel that fucking energy. Yo, appreciate it, bro. It's your boy fucking Sorbans out here. What do you think the highest...
Lots of death and destruction.
What do you think the highest aspiration of a human should be?
To follow their real passions and to listen to their true self, I think.
And how do you feel like that's impacted your life? At what point do you feel like you've realized that and they started to acknowledge that to yourself?
I like to say when I took mushrooms as a teenager and I was like 16, I think that was the first time I ever realized I was like, okay, I'm going to be an artist. Like, that's what I want to do.
Would you recommend doing psychedelics to somebody else that's also a teenager?
No, I mean, yes,
Why?
It's important, but I'm not going to advocate psychedelics for underage kids.
But do you believe that you had a very positive experience in it?
I think it's hugely important. I'm not going to say if I do advocate that or not, but I will say it's hugely important to do it at some point in your life.
Hugely, but do you believe it also has a negative side?
For certain people, it can be, yes.
Describe that negative side for anyone who's thinking about getting into hallucinogens who hasn't done anything like that yet.
It's just extremely powerful. And if you're not really like in a mentally sound place, it can really sort of, I don't know. It's nothing like scary though. It should be exciting really. But if you're like really mentally unstable, it can be maybe not the smartest idea to be like pushing the limits of your consciousness like that.
If you could tell your 14-year-old self anything, what would it be?
Just stay true to yourself. Follow your dreams. Like I said before, it's good advice. It's hard work to follow your dreams, you know? Right. It's not just like one day you can be like, oh, this is my life now. I'm following my dreams. It's a lifelong quest for real. Like, you can't just... and it takes hard work. You have to put in the work if you're wanting to see results with your own life, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's a fucking hard thing to chase a dream, bro, but if anybody gonna do it, it's gonna be you, man.
Much love, thanks.
Yo, much love. Thank you so much, brother. We talking about semen retention, bro. If you want to talk, bring us into what that is for someone who doesn't know what that is.
All right, so like semen retention is essentially like not coming. You know what I mean? Like you as a man, like your semen is like your energy. It's like you release so many like hormones and like, you know, things within you that like as a man you should not be releasing like as frequently as the porn industry, as like society tells you to, you know what I mean? Like it's so normal to like jerk off and like, you know, just like be coming everywhere, you know what I mean? Like once you start that semen retention, like you'll see a boost in your energy and your well-being and like how you feel day to day. Like I'm not gonna lie, like y'all are probably addicted to porn too. Like I've been addicted before and it's a real addiction because when you come you release a bunch of fucking endorphins.
How much porn watchage would you consider a porn addiction? Like what level of usage? Like 3 times a week, 2 times a week?
There isn't even a number because like you could be like not watching it for like literally 2 days, but then have the urge to watch it, and that's an addiction because your brain is telling you I need this release of endorphins. You know what I mean? So once you stop coming, you'll feel a lot better. Your energy will feel up. Of course, they'll take care of your needs. Like if you have a partner, take care of that shit, but don't drive yourself to a point where you're so desensitized to it to the point where like you can't even, you know, enjoy your manhood, you know? Stop coming so much. Yeah, what's up?
When was the last time you busted a nut?
Last night.
Was it natural or syndicated?